But
That's
the
got the
thing, the big thing I get out of my depression is get out and do stuff. I don't sit at.
What happens if you don't?
Well, I get depressed and I want to get a knife and cut me throat and fucking ring up the coppers and say, you want to fucking come and shoot me? Because that's where I'm at. And they go, fucking not you again, Ray. Have you taken your medication? No. Well, get your fucking medication. That's another thing you got to do, Danny. What? You cannot afford to go off your meds. When I go off my meds, I start shaking. Yeah. I fucking lose where I'm at. I'll ring up the coppers and tell them to come and shoot me. I go into a dark spot.
So I'm just heading again to GHD, Geelong Harley. I've just given the bike an oil change. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to have it for a week or so. We've just got to wait for this smaller cog to come in so we can change the gear ratio so we can get more top speed. I think that's what it does. And I want to dyno the bike, so I'm going to get the guys from Geelong Harley Davidson to sign the bike now that's pretty much finished. So I'll sign first. You want a video, mate?
Stand up, Danny. Oh, sorry, I did that one.
So on the exhaust, we found out there's a little picture
Banana?
of a banana. Can you see the banana?
And the monkey head.
And there's a monkey. Look at the detail they've gone to.
It's great, isn't it? It is.
What are you saying about changing the oil?
Well, it's not that big a job. There's no filters to change. There's a screen filter evidently, but it's a big job to do that. You won't need to do that until you get back. But so that's the oil that's recommended for these bikes.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be this brand, but a 10W50 is important.
I noticed the cam in there. There's no oil around the cam.
I did that specifically. It's a dry run cam.
Okay.
They're a new model that we've just put in with. This is the first time we've done it, mind you. So you're the experiment. You know how to get to the. I showed you how to get to the camera. You'll be right.
So undo that.
Just pull that out. It's just like.
And will that kit Will that kit? All the tools are in that little kit.
Not for that size. We'll have to.
I'll bring a shifter.
No, you fucking won't.
Why not?
Because you'll strip it and fuck it on the side of the road. And then once you've drained it all out,
yeah,
that motel bottle that I showed you comes with its own funnel, so you can just slowly tip it in there.
And it holds 1 litre?
It holds 1 litre.
Just 1 litre, okay, so I can relax.
1 full litre. Just
1 full litre, and then I'm good to go.
Just check that stays there. Some guy on YouTube had it stuck in the hole, which makes it really hard to start the thread, but just leave it up there where it's meant to be.
Well, I might just do it every 2,000 Ks, Cole. Just drop the oil, yeah?
I would... Yeah, I don't know. From experience, I can't tell you. If it was me, I'd be just having a little look in the window, and when it starts to get dirty, drop it. And when you get the nunga land, and drop the oil and just put some oil.
Yeah. And okay, all right, I'll do that. Get to where?
Nunga land. You know, old nunga from up north, mate. Nunga.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week when what's the cog called that's going in it?
Oh, it's 13. The front drive sprocket. We're just dropping 1 tooth down, which is contrary to what everybody thinks you need to do. But I'm hoping it'll put the bike up in a better power band, and it may hold a better top gear speed. So
yeah, so probably sit on 100 more comfortably rather than wringing its neck.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Cole. I'll see you next week.
Right, mate. Sweet.
Okay. Cheers. GoPro and test the riding conditions on a monkey bike in the rain. Living the dream. So as you can see, I've made a bit of a mess, but I've cut down this bag a bit. I've got rid of all this shit, and I've bought 2 of those for each side of the bike, because if I do get caught out nighttime riding, my biggest fear of riding actually is one of those massive semi-trailers, the 3, you know, the road trains, which have got 3 sections to them, being really only able to probably cruise on 90-95 k's an hour. They're sitting on 130 and actually just running over the top of me. So I want to make sure that I'm seen. So I've got the stoplight, but these are 300 lumens. So I think it's important to try and be as safe as I can. I actually think that's a better position. I just wanted to show you something. This is my little study room where I edit, and I spend a lot of time in here because editing doesn't take very long at all, does it? But anyway, but just for some of you people that don't really know Australia very well, because I have a lot of my audience now is all over the world, I just want to show you a map of what I'm going to do. So that's Australia, right? Let's get a pen. One second. Fuck, I've only got a permanent marker. Fuck. It should rub off. So I'll show you. So I start here. I start there, and I travel to here, to here, to here, to here, goal, and then back, finish. It's about 7,500 kilometres. I'm going to do that on a monkey bike. Try and raise $100,000 for men's mental health. It will be a challenge. But like most people, I like to ride. And when I'm riding, I'm not really thinking about my own stuff. You're basically concentrating on not dying, because riding is dangerous. Let's be clear about that. So riding for me takes me out of my own head. Sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of the time it does. Fucking hell. It's pretty, you probably shouldn't write on your computer screen with a permanent marker. Just saying. Okay, today is Tuesday, 3 days until I leave. The bike is at Geelong HARLEY DAVIDSON. They're just fitting that cog, the 14-inch tooth cog. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna make it go faster, sort of. Then we're gonna dyno it, so that's tomorrow. But I just thought I'd show you what I'm taking. This is every single thing I'm taking. Now, the more I travel, the less I take, and there's an element of risk with any motorbike trip you do, because I'd rather be lighter and more nimble than heavier and more dangerous, I guess. So there's it's a balancing act. It's simply a balancing act. I'm on a very small monkey bike, and I have to get everything into this bag. I'm just I'll go through with exactly what I'm taking, and this is every single thing I'm taking already. So taking, obviously, my Shoei helmet, some dark goggles, and I've also got some night goggles. That's my bag. The good thing about this bag is it holds my laptop in there. Okay. Inside the bag, I've got zip ties. That is my toolkit, the zip ties. So no other toolkit apart from what's on the monkey bike. I don't want the weight. Okay, I've got my laptop here. That's quite heavy. Some spare oil. I don't know if I'm going to take that yet, because I think it's going to be too heavy, because I can get oil on the way. Probably the most important thing, this is a very high-powered power bank. I don't have a USB on the bike, so this will probably get me 10 charges of an iPhone. As long as you've got power in an iPhone, you are going to be safe. I've got a head torch, really powerful one, which is good. These are all my GoPro batteries. That's my backup GoPro I'm taking. This is my new GoPro. This is called the Gopro Max. So if you've seen that clever footage I've got it on this. It's got a double camera, so I'm still trying to work that out, but I expect to get some amazing footage. Okay, a GoPro selfie stick, which pulls out so I can get those long shots. My drone, that's where my drone is in there. I've got 4 batteries for that, so 2 hours of flight time because I love getting drone footage. I've got a number of chargers. These things here, I've got some LEDs on my bike. Now, they are charged by USB, so at night time, well, they'll last 16 hours, so I can charge them. Luxury item, pair of thongs. My bag, all the electrical stuff goes in. That is about, I think it's 2 terabytes. This is backup storage. If I fill that up too much, I've got backup, really, really important. You can take so much footage when you're traveling. I just want to say I only film in 1080. I used to film in 4K. There's no point. Okay, this is all my clothing. I've got a pair of shorts, jocks and socks. That's it. That's everything I'm taking. This is my charger for my drone. I'll be taking a couple of these Oki straps. These are my toiletries. Toothpaste, toothbrush, lip, because your lips get burnt. Now, these are some secret things I take. These are morphine. So every time I'm doing a long ride, I take one of these and you push through the pain. So morphine capsules, really important. I'm only joking. These are water. These are water for your eyes because of the dust. So these are really good in the morning. Some moisturizer because it's, you know, you wanna look beautiful on the road. And all my medication is in one capsule, important. I have a clean cloth, that'll stay in my pocket. That is to wipe camera lenses and to wipe my visor at any time, which is really important, really handy. Visor wipes for your glasses, for everything. These are really handy. 1 pair of light gloves. They're not the safest gloves, they're not the lightest gloves, but they're somewhere in between. I'm gonna be wearing this jacket, so when it gets hot, I'm gonna get rid of my leather jacket and I'm gonna wear this jacket. This has a number of compartments. I can put 2-litre drinks in there. People get carried away with water in Australia. The longest service station is only 200 kilometres, so I don't expect to be dying out there. But this is very handy. But I'll be wearing my normal Harley jacket, until it gets too hot, and then I'll be tying that to the bike. These are some Kevlar pants I've got. These are brand new. Now, again, I went lighter. So these are a lighter fabric. They've still got the Kevlar in them, but they're just not full Kevlar because where I'm going is going to be extreme heat. I got some motorbike shoes, but they're not what you expect. I just bought these bad boys. Okay, again, they're not the safest motorbike shoes in the world, but I think they look cool, and it's important to look cool. I bought this knife. This is in case anybody comes after me or chases me or threatens me, I'm going to stab you to fucking death. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but I just did. But I'll have severe weaponry on me, just saying. But that's it. That's everything. Right there. That is everything. I'll have my mobile phone and I'll have cash on me. I'm going to be pretty dirty. 9 days, 10 days, 12 days, I've got no idea. I don't even know if the monkey bike will survive. I don't even know if the tyres will last. I don't know if the motor will be able to cope screaming, you know, for 7,500 kilometres. I don't really know. There's a lot of unknowns and I sort of like that. I like not being in control. Oh, there's the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. Check this out. This is massive shit. This is Australia. It doesn't look big on the GoPro, but trust me, that's like a bird-eating spider. Okay, anyway, that's a bit random. Oh! I know him. So it's good to get a bit of, you know, a bit of a write-up, but Danny gets... The only thing I don't like, the only mistake they made, and typical media to make a mistake, hey? I mean, I've had, over 15 years in real estate, I've had my fair share of bad press. I've had more than my fair share. In fact, I've had bad press, and then they've had to do more press to apologise twice because the press was so wrong, so misleading and so misguided. So it's nice to get some good press because sometimes when you're up at the top, I'm not saying I'm at the top, but if you're at the top, everyone wants to drag you down. And, you know, so because we all can trust the media, but the media's done a good job. But the mistake they made, the critical mistake they made in this article is this. I'll read it out to you. They said, with one of the fastest growing motor vlogs in the world, it should have been in the universe. That's what I told him.